Hey, this is gonna be my first video kind of talking in front of the camera, I guess, but while I put my bearings together, there's gonna be a little update on how I broke my hand. But I've been dealing with my broken hand for what, about 2 or 3 months. I snapped it 2 or 3 times within the 2 or 3 months that it's been broken. I've been in a cast for about 2 weeks. I had surgery last month. I had to get screws and rods put in my hand. So I was skating at this indoor skate park down here. I basically was skating the vert wall. Tried to do a weird little like hand revert, and I completely fell from the top of the wall and snapped my hand. I'll put the clip in after this. But I basically kind of went to I think I waited a couple days, and then I decided I was going to go to the hospital. I went to urgent care the next couple days. Apparently, I snapped my wrist, like right here. They thought they was going to have to do surgery over there. I lucked out. I didn't have to get surgery on that side of my hand. But, oh yeah, I forgot to say, I'm setting up some ondulays. First time trying ondulays. But basically, yeah, when that happened, I kind of was dealing with that, and they put me up in a brace for like probably 2 or 3 weeks. You know me, or any skateboarder really. Of course, I didn't quit skateboarding, but the brace it had a bar that went down here, but it stopped off right there at like the knuckle of my thumb, and then I had a bar down there. Well, I kept skating. Apparently, I was at the skate park in Conyers, the new one they just built. So I guess when I done that, I slipped out on this weird little like bank brick kind of ordeal. And when I slipped out, that bar right there on the knuckle, it completely snapped my hand. So I can put the x-rays and stuff on the second break after this. But yeah, so that was the second break. But yeah, I kept dealing with that. Dealt with that for about a month. I was walking around with my thumb completely snapped for like a month. It was all purple and shit. I'll put pictures of the x-rays and stuff. But you know, your thumb kind of goes straight. Mine was sitting like completely down there. But that's when I decided I went back to the orthopedic. Told the doctor they had to x-ray my hand. Wasn't very happy about that. But yeah, so I went through that ordeal. First time having surgery. I got a pin and 2 screws put in my hand. So after that, everything is going pretty smooth. First 2 or 3 weeks, I just had a splint and stuff on my hand. Wasn't that bad. But after they took the splint off, I literally had a hook hanging out of my hand. It was the craziest looking thing. I probably shouldn't show the pictures for that one. It's probably a little too graphic for YouTube. But yeah, so when that crap happened, I was asleep one night, and I guess I sleep very rough, as some people like to say. I woke up and, like, I'm kind of out of it when I sleep, or, like, I'm kind of out of it when I wake up. Not much of a morning person. So, when that happened, I guess when I was asleep, I completely ripped the rod out of my hand. I woke up and, like, I was like, oh, there's not a splint on my hand. And then I was like, oh, why am I hurting so bad? And I looked down at my hand, and of course there was no rod in my hand. But yeah, that's basically kind of how this injury's been going. I had to go back to the hospital after that about 2 or 3 weeks ago. That's when I went to the ER. They kind of checked up, put me back in a splint, and then I went 2 or 3 weeks ago, and that's when they decided they was gonna put a cast on. Apparently, when I ripped the rod out, I did not mess anything up, thank God. Because what I was worried about when I ripped that rod out is maybe I tore my bones again or something. But they decided they're going to put me in this cast. It's been going pretty smooth since I got in the cast. Really sucks because I haven't been skating much lately. I mean, I think here and there I may step on my board, ride around flat ground and stuff. Maybe do a kick flip or two. But, yeah, that's how my whole injury's been going. I mean, I hate not being able to skate, but I only got maybe, I think, like 6 or 7 days left. I get my cast off on the 17th. I'm hoping maybe I can make it for Go Skate Day, because I know Go Skate Day is in a couple weeks. So I hope I get to be out there skating with everybody. But I'm about to put these bearings in. So I guess I'll kind of catch back up and close the video when I get these bearings in the wheels. Alright, I'm back. Now that I got all the bearings and the wheels. So, I mean, this is basically, I know it wasn't too long of a video, but I know basically this is just me trying to introduce myself to the camera and stuff. You know, show my personality more, because all I usually really do is skate in front of a camera and stuff. But, I mean, I'm hoping I get to skate more, you know, now that I'm about to not be injured anymore. So, I'll start posting more. I do eventually want to start reviewing the stuff that I have, that I'm at least riding right now. Because I know when I get done skating this board, I want to review this board. It's a FA Kevin Bradley. He's one of my favorite skaters for FA. I do eventually want to review these bearings. I've only really ever rode two, you know, Swiss bearings, because, you know, Swiss is usually kind of more of the top quality kind of line bearings. Got these for a little bit cheaper. So, I mean, it's gonna be different. I mean, kind of excited to try this whole thing out. You know, get myself more comfortable talking in front of camera and stuff. I mean, I'm excited to ride these bearings. I do eventually want to review these slappies I got. They're the BAM ones. Pretty sick-ass truck. I'm loving the way they're feeling currently. But, yeah. I'm looking forward to this whole YouTube thing. I've never really done it. I've had a couple buddies who've tried the thing out. Looks like it'd be pretty fun. I mean, I watch a lot of videos of YouTubers, so I figured I would finally try it. Maybe it'd be a fun little thing for me to do. But, I mean, I about got this board together. So, I mean, this should about be the end of the video. I mean, I already showed you the board, the bearings. So, I guess I'll catch y'all next time. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. And I'll catch up with y'all later.